Right, so shall we make it 4 times of the past 6 episodes that tears have emerged from me? Yeah, hello everyone, it's Liam Cannison here. So it's Vampire Diaries, episode number 3 of season 4 time. Yeah, like I said, very emotional stuff. For, well, these last few episodes, but obviously with the last episode in mind, it was, especially reflecting on the episode as a whole, it was really, really sad, really. But of course, when it came to the final 5 minutes of the episode, of the last episode, it was an emotions fest, really, with, of course, that touching, poignant memorial of the people that we've lost over the course of the Vampire Diaries as a whole, from Elena and her friends. Damon decided to take off and mourn about Alaric on his own, which was really, really heartbreaking. And to add insult to injury, we saw Alaric's ghost. So, again, I'm given the fact that, you know, this time last season we were still dealing with the Anna Vicky debacle, I am really curious to see if Alaric is still going to play some role in this season, especially since it's not like he's a small character on the show. So, yeah, but I'm even more curious to know if I'm going to well up in this episode. So with that said, let's get into this episode of the Vampire Diaries, episode 3 of season 4. Let's go. No, it's too... No, that's... Oh, no. Ah, fuck. Did anyone else feel that shit? Oh, fuck. Oof.
Deal? Whoever Elena doesn't choose leaves.
That was before she turned.
And I stayed to help. If I take you punching me,
he's still honoring the deal.
I'm not wanted here anymore.
Listen, you blood shared with my girlfriend, and I punched you in the face. You deserved it. Why don't you stop being dramatic?
No, brother, dramatic would be leaving before. Let me do this for you.
I said in my 4th section of the last episode, like, people will assure him it's not his fault, but the only person who's not assuring Matt is himself. Survivor's guilt.
You for the little stunt you and your friends pulled. Stopping my heart, leaving me in a coffin to rot.
Yeah,
well, you asked for it, to be fair.
And kissed my girlfriend, so maybe we're even.
Not even close.
So petty.
But you hybrids are a dying breed. I can't make...
Don't you have anywhere else to go?
Oh, history's my favorite class. Actually, where is Mr. Saltzman?
Hey!
Oh, that's right.
Don't you dare!
I killed him.
Oh! Oh!
I'm not.
Yeah. Oh my god. She is being very vindictive today.
What's wrong, Elena?
Did someone piss on your breakfast this morning?
No. See you in gym. I think it's dodgeball day.
Yeah, you're gonna get hit in the face 1,000 times. Gets to the point where your head's gonna actually fly off at this rate.
I call this a hunter's mark. As in vampire hunter.
Okay, you've been playing too much D&D.
It's invisible to anyone but another hunter or potential hunter.
What? Jeremy?
Army of vampire. I'll train you. Teach you how to do what I do. I'm on Hudson off Route 13. Don't show up unless you find one.
Well, how am I supposed to do that?
Why don't you start by asking your friend with the bandage on his neck?
This guy doesn't miss. Oh, shit. Yeah, we're in a bit of a bind. Oh, boy.
In Florida, you liar! You're totally loaded.
I chained you up all over the Appalachians. I talked you through every turn. I helped you break the sire bond. You could have told me your real story.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Werewolves weren't safe around Klaus, and you... Come on, you're not gonna get hurt. All I need you to do is be doctorly, cut out the arrow. I'd do it myself, but if I move,
Boom. And you, Boom, as well.
You are a good brother.
I'm the bad brother.
You're strung up to a bomb while Stefan plays vampire with the girl who broke your heart. But you are doing a very good job of acting like it doesn't suck.
Ditch last period and come. Look, I know you're still angry.
Ouch.
I ran you off the bridge, but you have to understand, Alaric killed my brother. He was
Oh,
trying
so
to
it's
kill me,
all
I
well
just
and
had
good
to stop
then.
him.
That's all right then.
It's Rebecca.
Oh!
Rebecca Michelson.
Oh, damn that!
And when you wake up, she'll be long gone.
Fucking hell.
You staying for the show, or?
I'm finding
Conflicting emotions here. Oh, damn.
Fixating.
No, I'm just quietly hating.
Be on social media.
This is mine now. Thank you. Why don't you have a drink? I'll help you let go.
Just love that, like, yep, bye.
And I think I know why.
Oh, wait a second. Oh my god.
Hey, my ring.
What the You.
No!
Oh, that is just messed up.
Thousands of vampires all over the world will start to die. Every vampire she ever turned will die.
That's it.
See, rage is a really powerful feeling.
But guilt and pain.
But
I never got a drink.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! Look, let her leave with just so much power. Oh no. Uh-huh.
Weakness, the thick sexual tension.
He's eating this up.
Much more real.
I said stop.
And Caroline has no idea.
That's it, he's got leverage. Damn it. Oi. Shit you wouldn't risk when you were human, right? I can't just fall off the bike. You know, just pick up a few scrapes. Uh-oh.
Sorry, I meant vampire.
Oh no! Oh damn! Well, you know what's funny though? We're in a hospital. Stings, doesn't it? Spider-Man free. But, you know, hospital. This is a taste of your own medicine. No way. Oh no.
Okay?
The plot thickens. Oh.
It's because you don't deserve it.
Oh my god. No way, no way, no way. Matt! Oh my fucking god. But that's very telling of her subconscious. But... Jeez. Oh shit. Oh, he not... Oh no! Oh!
You're one of the five.
One of the five?
Faster than your average hunter.
Shall we want from I don't want anything from you.
Not playing that game again.
Her, on the other hand,
Shit.
if you had told me a few hours ago, I wouldn't have cared a lick about her dying. But as it turns out,
What are you going to be able to do that I can't?
You'd be surprised.
You know what? It's like she had some kind of epiphany.
Fix things with Stefan and Elena. Don't let your pride leave you all alone.
That's the help she can give you.
And I don't want to hold her back.
But you don't know how to be around her and still resist that urge.
It's like a juggle at the minute.
Damon promised he'd help me stay off the edge, but
Because you don't want to be
he
the
and I went
Ripper
on a very
again.
good place, right?
That's true. He did. He has helped her out
Come to
so
me.
much.
Whenever you want, and I won't let you lose control.
Look at Caroline shining. You just love her more and more and more and more.
Elena, that hurts. Elena. Elena. Stop. Stop.
Oh my god.
you don't know your own history.
Shit, he's out the loop.
Well, let's just say it's made you the most well-protected vampire hunter in town.
Well, damn. I mean, it's very interesting, this thing about the five. Yeah, the one thing I'm very intrigued about is the five. Who are the five? Just trying to make something quippy here in regards to the five. No, it's going to be very interesting. Klaus seems very intrigued, like especially when, you know, there was that, like you saw how his reaction was. It was just like you know, something that did shook Klaus. And of course, it would make sense to save him, to save Connor. Given the fact that, well, he's valuable information, really. So, and, well, not just valuable information, but a nice leverage to try and, I guess, root out the five, really, because Connor seems out of the loop as well. So, obviously, that creates a bit of a kerfuffle. Except it does not for Klaus. If anything, it makes things even more tantalizing, I would say. So, but yeah. Now, I am kind of conjuring ideas in my head in regards to this five. Because again, with Klaus, he seems the most intrigued out of like, obviously there's a lot of curiosity that's going to be going around in regards to who's the five. So yeah. But yeah, I'm also just trying to think about this whole situation of you know, there's, you know, greater evil coming and all of that. So but here's my thing. I think they can if anything cure those who have like, they hold the keys to being cured and all of that, because I feel like this excuse me, I feel like this might be a huge saving grace for Elena in regards to her being a vampire. Obviously there's a lot of worry in regards to what is going to be going on in regards to how Elena is trying to adjust in terms of being a vampire and all of that. But I mean, Klaus, like I said, Klaus, it's all darting back to Klaus here. He seems very, very curious about the whole prospect of the five. And, you know, not as in the fact of, very, very mysterious. It's something that has, like, nothing really, I guess, grabs Klaus's attention as much as, like, you know, these little things that might be necessary to him and all of that. It's the same thing with how he returned to Tyler and all of that. I mean, he can't be slacking when his source of hybrid conversion is eliminated. So, he has to save at every last drop. But for Klaus, he, even said, I couldn't have given a rat's ass about Elena at this moment. But you know what? She might be necessary. And I feel like in order to kind of restart that train, it might... and of course, we did learn about the 5 prior and all of that. Yeah, it's something that could, be beneficial in terms of, they could help Elena back to being a human again, so a doppelganger again, and we can restart this party. Yee! And then it can also be very, very helpful for Stefan in his dilemma in regards to Elena and all of that. So, yeah, and I feel like with Connor, obviously he's trying to cure things his own way. He's trying to be an efficient hunter and all of that, and this cure is there's only one cure, and that's elimination. So, but I'm also very, very intrigued to find out more about him as well, because obviously he says that Mark is not this Mark, this tattoo. If Jeremy can see it, then he's got the potential to become a hunter. So, and that could be a very, very interesting story for Jeremy to follow, right? So, so he's looking for a Padawan and all of that. But yeah, I mean, it was very interesting because only Jeremy could see it, and I was just thinking, well, it's got to be something ghostly related, right? Because we know that Jeremy can, have a little chit chat with the dead and all of that with last season. So, and it was only him who could see the ghosts for the majority of that little arc last season. Of course, not including Ghost World. But yeah, I mean, there's some very, very interesting elements that are being thrown in. But yeah, I can definitely see the prospect of, like I said, the 5 having a means to, curing potentially the whole vampirism thing. Because it's not like, in media, vampirism can never be cured and all of that. They can always... I mean, sometimes it just sticks, and all of that. And even so, I would even go as far to say, like, sometimes it can be very, very tricky. Like for Buffy, for example, and all of that. There was this whole situation of, like, Angel trying to find ways to have that humanity again. So, yeah, but... I mean, like I said, I think this bodes well for Klaus. It bodes well potentially for Stefan down the line, but at this moment, it's just like, yeah. But for Klaus, this is definitely something that needs to happen for him, because he is now he's now trying to ration his hybrids, and if this is a thing that really has that prospect of restarting this, hybrid party again, then again, it's just very beneficial for him. So, yeah. But yeah, I will be very intrigued to see where things are going to go, even with Stefan. And there's of course this worry with Elena and her emotion. Obviously, it was a very huge worry about her emotions this episode, especially since she wanted to rip Rebecca's head off. So she was testing her limits this episode, wasn't she? I did really like it. I mean, it was very very great how they did that, because obviously it played in conjunction with Rebecca being poisoned, and her having a little bit of an epiphany, really, blending into her cold ways, but also it was her subconscious telling her what she needed to hear, that you're all alone, and you know what, if you like, you wonder why you can't do this, and you do that, and you do this to yourself, really. So and it was great that the epiphany came in the, you know, image of Matt as well, considering you know, the fact that she previously did say no hard feelings and all of that. And I love the fact that Matt didn't even respond. He was listening, but he didn't give a shit. So but what was even more better was him telling Connor, oh yeah, Rebecca did that to me. That was ruthless. But you can't blame him. I mean, the guy's got survivor's guilt and all of that. And he's feeling like shit about the fact that Elena's a vampire because of him. And he's gonna... And even though Rebecca was the one to, you know, drive the car off the road, Matt's blaming himself. So he's gonna throw Rebecca under the bus here. So, can't blame him. I don't blame him whatsoever. Because it's this whole situation of fuck around and find out, and yeah. So I really like that. But yeah, it will be very interesting to go on to this whole situation with, you know, Damon's trying to take Elena under her wing now, which might be necessary. And you saw how, you know, Stefan was really at a loss, to be fair. So, because that's it, though. He could try to stop her from going down this darker path. But, yeah, all those emotions and all of that, it's something that, you know, pushes him closer to that Ripper self, really, once again. We just dealt that with that last season. This time last season, we can't be doing that again. So, and, yeah, I mean... there is a lot of intensity between them two, but at the same time, just so much that is just tearing Stefan apart in regards. I can't help her. So, of course, you know, there is Caroline, and I really love the fact that we had this interaction with Stefan and Caroline, because, you know, she was really fundamental in the last episode, especially when Elena was stressing out with, you know, April just not having the best of times, but Caroline was there assuring Elena, and then Elena could, of course, assure April. But you've got her trying to be there for Stefan as well. So, and, you know, that's it, though. Stefan, he's losing in his mind Elena. And there is just this idea that, well, maybe Damon's right at the end of the day. So, and it is just really, you know, powerful stuff at the minute. Like with what, you know, Stefan's going through with Elena, and yeah. So, but it is really interesting following this kind of journey with Elena still, like, because this episode there was so much rage for Elena, and of course you had that like little moment when she was on the bike and all of that, and there was that intensity. But of course she did see Damon, which very telling that she needs Damon at this moment in regards to helping her and all of that. So. Again, subconscious, like it did with Rebecca, by her subconscious saying, you need to shape the fuck up in regards to your attitude, because otherwise, enjoy being lonely forever. It was, you know, Elena's subconscious that she needs to turn to Damon for this time being. So, I mean, Damon even caved, giving her the bloody white oak steak. So, but. Yeah, it is very interesting, like, especially with, obviously, the first episode, it was always going to be a bit of a struggle. as was. I mean, that was with her for the most part transitioning until that moment she completed the transitioning, and then of course the last episode we had Elena trying to focus on certain ways for feeding, and the only way it was from the vein, of course. And then this episode, there was just so much anger and just, yeah, hatred. So, and of course, Stefan was doing his best because he's veered on the path of like all of that vengeance shit and whatnot, and you know, it's trying to steer Elena away from that. It's kind of like with bullying as well, isn't it? Albeit a bit more extreme way, because Elena wants to kill her. But that's it, though. I mean, you get told and all of that about bullying, just ignore them, etc. And that's what Elena essentially had to do with Rebecca, because she was just pushing her luck throughout this entire episode, even to the point where she took her ring. I thought that was going to be totally destroyed and all of that. But again, she was just being a huge inconvenience, was Rebecca, in this episode. So, but yeah, it was really, really great for Stefan to call for Caroline for like a little bit of assistance. He's not able to help Elena out at the minute in terms of her, you know, bloodlust, all those emotions at the minute, and he's just on a bit of a back foot at the minute, as well, with the, you know, focus as well on you know, just worrying about him as well as, you know, Elena. So and you don't want her to, you know, be like Stefan as well, all rippery. So yeah, but it's going to be very, very interesting to, you know, follow where Elena's story will go, like, especially with Damon, and how it might be for the best. But also the whole Tyler situation, which, of course, you had Haley, I think her name was. Now, that was, the way that Klaus... I mean, this is it, though. Like, it's very advantageous for Klaus in this revelation, because obviously he's been vying for Caroline, and now he's learned this little dirty secret that Tyler and Haley had a little bit of a thing. So and you know, it's so interesting because even though there is not that like bond between Tyler and Klaus, there is still an advantage that Klaus has now over Tyler. So, because, you know, information can be a very, very powerful weapon. So it would be a shame if Caroline found out about Tyler's little fling. So, but yeah, it was just very, very interesting. To see what's gonna to see what will happen, really, now that, you know, Tyler he's not in a good place, is he? So although that beginning scene, I could not, no, I was very squeamish about that beginning scene. Oh, I mean, obviously it piqued Connor's interest because of the fact that, well, you are not dead and all of that, so you should be. But did we need, like, could he have not just taken it from the vein or whatever? You know, even just do this. We haven't had that in a long time. I don't mind that compared to the needle and... no, I'm not talking about it because it makes me a bit squeamish just thinking about it. But, yeah. Yeah, it will be very interesting, though, to see what will happen with the 5. Again, I have my theories about that. Could be wrong, but given Klaus's reaction and how this can potentially help the little, I guess, triangle situation with Elena, Damon, and Stefan, I feel like it might be leaning towards curing in whatever ways possible, whatever ways they can do possible, because of course there's different methods when it comes to curing vampirism in media, but I feel like this is just a gold mine for Klaus if, you know, Elena does have some use. So, rather than just letting her just pop out, die, and all of that. So, but yeah, it will be very interesting to see where things are going. But yeah, these first 3 episodes of season 4 has been pretty sick. So excited to see what's going to happen for the next one. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time.